All right, guys, welcome to the channel. So again, it's probably just says let's chat. Let me re-edit this and put testing out NightBot over here. I keep forgetting to change the title on Restream. But shout out to MTR who was showing me how to use this. I'm hoping that it works. Let me go ahead and click that and let me just close it for now. Testing out NightBot. Okay, so I don't think I'm gonna get anyone in the chat tonight. I think it's a little bit late, but you never know, right? I just really wanted to test out the NightBot app, which again is somewhat of a enable. Okay, socials. Let's see, 2 lines. I wish I can make it. I guess a little bit shorter on there, but I guess I don't know. I'm gonna have to stream for like 5 minutes and see if this works or not. So hopefully everyone's doing pretty good tonight. I did not turn on my camera, or I'm not going to turn on my camera, even though I'm kind of clothed still. Because again, this is just a test, guys, and I don't really plan to keep the video up, or at least I don't think so. Let's see. But again, we are testing out Restream. So again, and the cool thing about Restream is like you can change your video background if you want. So like right now I don't have anything set, but like if I wanted to, I can set something like this. I can change the banner to like aliens or whatever. I guess like that or whatever. This is the free version, by the way. There is a paid for version where you have to pay like maybe like close to $20 a month. I think it's like $13 to $15 a month. Let's see if my NightBot works, man. I want to know if it's working or not. Let's see. Well, you know what? Let me just go ahead and click my thing over here and see what's going on. Hopefully I don't get double sound, but I know I'm going to because my computer stinks. Let's find out. Smash that like button, by the way, if you guys are replay crew over here. Testing out NightBot. Okay. Okay, so let me type out subscribe and let's see what happens. Okay, I misspelled subscribe. I know there's like a call to action button over here. Subscribe. Okay, I don't think NightBot's gonna come out and say anything. Okay, BTech reviews the same. Subscribe to the channel. Great. I wonder how long this stuff takes. Let's go to commands. Let's go to custom. Type out donations. Let me see if anyone says donations, or let me type out donations. Donations. Okay, it says host. Oh, there we go. So I had to type it out myself for it to come out, right? All right, here we go. Donations are appreciated. So yeah, and I don't know if that's me having to type it out or what. Let's see. Let me go ahead and I want these to come out on their own. I don't want to have to type this out every single time. But I think it comes out like after 5 minutes, I believe, of the stream. It doesn't just come out right away, which is something I think I wish. There we go. Follow on Twitter. So there we go. There's the NightBot chat. Okay. So as you guys can see here, NightBot is saying like, hey, follow him on his socials. You know what I mean? And again, donations are appreciated. Cash App donations go directly to, okay. And again, if you guys are actually in the chat, those will pop out as links, right? Except for the Cash App one, which, I think I'll eventually put the Cash App one to a thing, right? But I think it's pretty cool. NightBot, it's pretty cool. It's got like little statistics here and there. Top command. So it's telling me what the commands are. And again, I don't think anyone's going to be on. It's Thursday night going into Friday morning already. Everyone's probably asleep. No, the tech community sleeps early, I guess. I don't know. We're in Central Time Zone, so I don't think anyone's going to be on right now. But if you guys are on, don't forget to say hi again. We're just testing out NightBot over here. Looks like we got someone in the chat, or at least somebody jumped in. I'm not 100% sure. Let's go ahead and throw in some music, man. Some background music, some lo-fi. And this is what I like about Restream, guys. Like, you can add music. Hopefully it's non-copyrighted music and everything like that. And again, we're practicing with the NightBot chats over here, so looks like they're starting to work. Hopefully everyone's doing okay tonight. And we'll just keep this going for a little bit. I mean, maybe about 5-10 minutes. I do got to go jump in the shower, by the way. But hopefully everyone's doing pretty good today. If you guys just want to keep up with what I did for today, right? It looks like we got AT24. I think that's Alex Tech. How's it going, buddy? Hopefully everything's going good tonight. We got Soul something Memphis. Whoa, we got a few people over here. South Memphis Bro 27. There we go. How's it going, buddy? Thanks for joining in. And again, I don't have my camera turned on right now, guys, so I do apologize about that. I am just testing out the NightBot, which again is kind of like an automated, I guess, moderator / chat person that will just post up stuff on its own. You know what I mean? So, like if you guys follow Magic Tech Reviews, which I'm sure you guys do, I'm looking at this and I'm just practicing and seeing, what, I can do to, I guess, get more followers on my other socials. So not just YouTube, right? I have Twitter. I have an Instagram as well, right? So if you guys are interested in checking out those, either of those, you guys are more than welcome to check those out. Again, I am a tech person on YouTube. I've been doing YouTube since 2012 as far as the tech stuff goes, which is pretty crazy. It's been about 10 years since I started the channel already. I think I started this channel in the fall of 2012. And I remember just being obsessed with YouTube back in the day. I think, back then I would watch a lot of review videos also. This is back then when there wasn't like a lot of like MKBHD wasn't even a thing back then. You know what I mean? Marquez was not even a thing. Guys like Unbox Therapy were not even like around yet at the time. And, I was over here just, unboxing some Boost and some Virgin Mobile phones. So if you guys want to go back to my early days and check out my really, really old videos, you can see how bad those videos are. And check those out. I hope you guys, want to learn a little bit about BTech's history over here. My channel used to actually be called VM Reviewer 86, which VM stood for Virgin Mobile. And there was a few other guys that were doing, Virgin Mobile reviews on their phones. And I think back then, Virgin Mobile to me was probably like the best. Even though it was under Sprint's network at the time, it was the best prepaid. It was the cheapest prepaid that you can go out to just like Walmart or Target, purchase the phone, and then you can come back to your house, log into your computer or whatever, and you can actually activate the phone either over the phone or, you can just go online and set it up online, which is very easy to do at the time. I think Virgin Mobile was probably very underrated back in the day. I don't know if anyone really remembers Virgin Mobile back in like between 2010 and 2015. I think that's when it was like, probably at its peak around there. After 2015, it kind of started going downhill. You had, other carriers like Boost, and then like Cricket started coming around and really taking over the prepaid market, right? Because you would see Cricket stores pop up all over. Like, I remember when Cricket started popping up all over where I lived, and it was just pretty crazy. There you go. Boom, there's NightBot. And again, guys, just, thanks for being here, by the way. If you guys are listening into my story, right? I don't live stream every day. I am home with a broken bone right now. So it's something I'm trying to get better at, since I want to continue building my community and building the channel, of course, right? Of course, right now, again, like if you guys haven't paid attention to my channel, I did an unboxing of the, hey, what's up, Live by Tech? How's it going? What's up, bro? Is this a voiceover? Kind of. I'm actually here. I just don't have my camera on right now. And the reason being is because I'm testing out a NightBot, right? And again, just shout out to, oh yeah, I think even the early Virgin Mobile days was like around 2007. I remember my friend had a Virgin phone when I was in high school. She had like a flip phone that was a Virgin Mobile phone, I think, or like an early fat brick phone, I guess. But yeah, no, this isn't really a voiceover Live by Tech. This is more just like me just getting on here. I'm testing out NightBot, obviously. Again, I'm trying to use this just like NightBot. Subscribe and smash the like button. And again, it's just I'm trying to do different things with my channel here. You know, I'm trying to get more creative. You know, I'm thinking about getting away from the StreamYard, even though StreamYard I don't really use that often. I think I'm gonna unsubscribe to them and stop paying for it. Although I think StreamYard is a very good service also to use, because it does have a lot of little features, right? You know, if you want to like share the screen and whatnot, you know what I mean. But you can do the same thing here on Restream, which is pretty cool also. So, and again, this is the free version. Uploading in 720p, I don't really mind, because again, I'm not gonna have to spend money. But I think this is what I'm gonna end up doing, is I'm gonna end up canceling StreamYard and then just using Restream from now on to live stream. I think the only cool thing about StreamYard is, though, because I pay for it, I pay like $10, is that I can stream to like up to like 10 other like social media channels. So like if I have a Twitch or I have like a Facebook, I can actually go on there and like, you know, same thing. Let's see, Live by Tick says I make good money doing voiceovers. I've never really gotten approached doing voiceovers. I actually, you know, my background is actually in you know, radio. When I was going to school, I did like, you know, I had a little bit of a radio show that I would do. And it's not something that I ever tried pursuing. I've had a lot of people tell me, oh, this guy has a good radio voice and whatnot, but it's not something I wish I had like a deep voice like this guy right here, Latrizzle Jennings, etc. What up, Latrizzle? Again, I'm just over here on Restream testing out NightBot, man. Pretty cool feature, you know, and again, you don't need to have Restream to do it. You can actually just go and set it up on the website, which is nightbot.tv, and then you just have to link up your social or media channels. Oh man, you just finished up an electric scooter. All right. Oh, I'm glad you got home safe, buddy. Hope you got that helmet, man, because man, if I ever get back on my scooter, which I hope to do, you know, once I fully recover, I'm gonna go ahead and test that out and check it out. But let me know what you guys think. Do you guys prefer me using Restream, or do you guys prefer, you know, me going back to StreamYard? You did an Instacart order? Wow, that's pretty crazy. Okay, let's go ahead and change the background here, something a little more mellow. There we go. I like that one. You're okay. I'm sure you're fine. I mean, it's the stand-up scooter, so I mean, I feel like you can just jump off. Let's see. Live by Tech says, hope you're doing good, Latrizzle. Of course he's doing good, man. It's my boy, Latrizzle. Glad to hear, man. So yeah, man, I was actually just on here telling my story about like how I got started on YouTube, since I'm testing out NightBot. And, you know, basically, again, back in 2012, you know, I would watch a lot of videos on for Phone Dog. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the guy. His name is Aaron Baker. But he was someone that I paid very close attention to when it came to doing like phone videos. And this guy was just so like structured and well presented on his videos. And I don't know what happened to that company now. I know ever since he left it that, you know, that I guess it's also a website, phonedog.com. But, you know, it has a YouTube channel where they would just do phone unboxings. You know, it just really wasn't the same once he left. And I think after he left, he ended up going to Techno Buffalo, which he was only there maybe a little bit. And then I guess a lot of people were upset about that. And I think he got a lot of hate on it. And then boom, he just, you know, he ended up getting hired from like some mobile company. I think he got hired from HTC. And he's living here in Texas right now. I think he lives in Dallas, if I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, Phone Dog was definitely my channel back in the day as well. And again, thanks for being here, South Memphis, bro. By the way, it is what it is, though, right? You know, you can't, you know, you got to start somewhere, right? So for me, it motivated me to say, hey, you know, I'm really into tech. I'm really into smartphones. You know, I like all of this, and I was just like, I should try this. You know what I mean? And I guess at the time, I didn't really think like, oh, I want to make money off YouTube. I guess I think at the time, I was discovering that you can make money off YouTube, and I was like, oh wow, like, you know, like let me try this out. Let me see if I could at least get like 100 subscribers. Yeah, he was hired by HTC, and then we seen how that went. Yep. Well, you know what? I'm glad that he's doing okay now. I think he's actually a news anchor for one of the local stations. I don't know. I don't think it's in Dallas. I think it's a little outside of Dallas, though. I still follow him on Twitter, though, and you'd be surprised. This guy actually still talks about tech on his Twitter, you know, or he'll do something like really random. Like I think like they did a couple of interviews for him where you know he was just you know, his coworker, his new coworkers on the station were like, oh, this guy's a tech guy, you know what I mean? And I'm sure he can, if he ever decided to, he can come back and make his own channel, and he could be successful if he wanted to be, right? But he has said that YouTube has changed, which is very true. I think it's very true. But what he's done, outside of YouTube on his own, you know what I mean? Like I think it's cool that kind of YouTube gave him like a kickstart, and then he went and just did his own thing, and he was very successful. Whether he was working for HTC or he was working for smaller phone companies. I know there was another phone company that he was working for, doing like their PR or something like that. Also, I forgot what the company was called, but I don't think they lasted very long. I forgot what the company was called exactly. But at the end of the day, you gotta just keep going. And there we go. Look at that. Subscribe and smash the like button, guys. Look at what NightBot's saying. So subscribe and smash the like button. Latrell, I hope I don't have to remind you. But like my first couple of years doing YouTube, like I think my first year, I think I only had maybe like 100 subscribers or something like that. And then I don't know why my freaking computer's lagging again. I think my graphics card probably needs a cooldown, probably. Let's see. Temperature. Wow, the temperature is actually not that high. Wow. Okay, well then I don't know what's going on there. Probably because I'm not mining right now. But it looks like it's lagging on my end. Like it looks like Restream is lagging on my end. So just like when Latrell was on my chat earlier yesterday, and I was just seeing him lag. But I think I do need to invest money. I do have a Mac Mini that I just have here that I might switch over eventually to just start using to broadcast and do little things like that, because I know I won't have issues with that. Let's see. Latrell says that's cool to be a news anchor. That would seem so weird to see him reporting on a thunderstorm. Well, he's definitely not a meteorologist, but I know he is. I mean, go follow him on Twitter, man. You can see his posts, and he'll post up videos. I think I follow him on Facebook as well. He'll post up videos every now and then, on what he's doing, I guess, or just small clips of him on the news floor, you know what I mean? And he'll post up Twitter pics, and it's just pretty crazy. But back then I was actually, I had started my YouTube career, and I was like, man, like, I'm gonna, I was really into it. So I think my first couple years, I actually got up to 1,000 subscribers, I think within like the first year. And I was actually doing pretty well. Like, I think this is before you had to get like 1,000 subscribers to get monetized. So I think like after I got my first 100 subscribers, I got the offer from YouTube, hey, you're now qualified to monetize your video. So I was like, okay, let me do this, let me start doing this. And back then I was earning maybe like 3 cents, a day or something like that. I can't even tell you how much I was earning a day. But for the most part, it was to the point where like within my first couple of years, I was earning maybe like, $200 to $400 a month extra on YouTube. You know what I mean? So it's been a little bit of a side income for me. The big mistake that I did was joining one of those networks, though. I think, I don't know why I would get emails, and I don't know why I did this. Was the dumbest mistake. I think this was back like in 2013 or 2014, maybe, where I got reached out to by some network that said, oh yeah, we're going to promote your channel, this and that. Oh yeah, he's reporting on car crashes. All right. But I forgot what that network was called. And I was just like, no, like, I did it. And then I made a huge mistake because like they claim, oh, you'll have like higher CPM or RPM rates also. And that, they'll push your video on like their pages and blah, blah, blah. And they never did any of that. Like it was like false information. Yeah, and I think this was, also because, at the time, again, YouTube didn't really have that many, you didn't need that many subscribers to monetize. So they were like, okay, let's take advantage. And they would still put ads out on my videos. I don't know how they would make money specifically. I don't even know if YouTube does this anymore. Like, I don't know if YouTube allows other networks or other advertisers to come in and say, hey, like, this person can join our network and get paid, you know what I mean? Because I was completely off the YouTube's like AdSense network. They would pay me like in other ways. I think I would still get the money direct deposited, but like I had to go to like a different website to check out like my AdSense or my my network earnings, I guess, because it would still have all that information. And yeah, at the time it was scam. I remember, again, I was earning like $200 to $300 a month on YouTube, and then when I joined one of those networks after a year, it dropped from $300 a month extra to $30 a month. So I don't know exactly where that played, but at the time also, I was going to school. I was not focusing on YouTube as much, so I kind of really stopped making videos. But I remember at the time, there was companies reaching out to me saying, "Hey, we want you to review this." And I don't know if this guy still follows my channel. His name's Adam. He worked for a company called Rebel Light or Extreme, and he was like one of the first, I guess, one of the first fans of my channel that would really. He worked for that company that sold small tech products, little Bluetooth products here and there, and he reached out to me and he was like, "Hey, can you do a string of videos?" For this company, and he's like, we'll pay you. And I'm like, okay, like, like, talk to me. And he's like, this guy's like literally trying to Skype call me. He's like, hey, I like your channel, I like what you do, blah blah blah. And this guy was a good guy, by the way. I think I only ended up with getting half of the money because I tried sending them a few uploads on my videos, and I guess the main person of their business didn't like how I was doing the videos. Which that's okay. I mean, again, I was at the time maybe like under 5,000 subscribers. So I was a small content creator. It's not like all the cinematic stuff that you guys see like nowadays, with all the B-roll and whatnot. I never really shot B-roll back then. I just really was more of a hands-on, and I still am on my channel. Like every now and then, like, I got inspired to do little things here and there on some of my older videos where I would shoot some B-roll. And go out and like put music in the background and just shoot something, and then do some transitions here and there, but nothing crazy. But once I got out of that network contract, I think I was forced to be with them for a year. I signed back up with YouTube AdSense. I think I was maybe around 3,000 subscribers, maybe a little close to 4 at the time. And again, I don't know if you guys are still here or not. It says that I have 2 viewers, by the way. Again, thanks for being here, guys. But anyways, this maybe around 2014, 2015, I finally got out of that network, and I was like, okay, I can finally start uploading on YouTube like again, and maybe try to be consistent. But at the time, I was still really only posting like once a month, which is pretty crazy because I was uploading a lot back then. I would literally go to Walmart or Target or wherever. Thanks, South Memphis, bro. I wonder where you're from. I have a friend that's from Tennessee actually, and she loves it out there. But she lives down here in South Texas now, and she's always saying that she's missing it. All right, thanks, Live by Tech. Thanks for being here, by the way. And again, I don't really do these late night streams that often, but hey, maybe I can make it a thing again. Ooh, I just scratched my arm, and my arm is still recovering from the accident, by the way, guys. I still have like scabs on my arm, and the skin is drying up. I need to put like some sort of lotion on it. But anyways, so again, back in the day, my channel was primarily just like phone unboxings, and that was basically it. I didn't really do anything else but phone unboxings. And then I started getting into other things where I think that's kind of where like it started messing with my YouTube algorithm, where I was getting maybe like a couple of thousand views a day, right? And in the last 6 months, I can tell you right now that like my channel has decreased a lot in viewerships, I guess. I live in Little Rock, Arkansas, 50 miles from Little Rock. Dang, all right. Well, that's pretty nice. Hey, I mean, I don't know where you would consider that. I guess like the mid east, or I don't know, Midwest, I guess. I really don't know. I think to me that's like more central, I guess. But anyways, going back to my story here, B-Tech Story Chronicles, Part 1 over here. I tried getting back into it, and the thing is, at the time, like I was living on my own. I had my own apartment. I was dating my now ex-girlfriend, or whatever you want to call it, and she took a lot of my time, guys. So I really kind of got away from making videos, and I hate to say it, right? Being in a relationship can be a distraction when it comes to that. Yeah, dude, my channel is taking a hit right now. I'm basically getting around 30,000 views a month. But maybe about 1,000 views a day, maybe between 12 and 15. Uh, I think my best viewership was probably around the pandemic. The pandemic basically put me. I was getting around 3 to 4 thousand views a day, like when the pandemic happened and people were just home and doing nothing, and that's really when my channel started doing a little bit better. I think around the start of the pandemic, I had maybe around 8 or 9 thousand subscribers, and I've jumped up a couple of thousand. My channel has steadily grown. It's not like I'm getting like 1 to 5 subscribers a day on my channel, depending, right? Which is not crazy. I get about maybe 30 to 50 new subscribers a month, but I think it's all about the quality than the quantity, right? I don't always have to be consistently posting, although I know that's YouTube shtick, that you have to post like 3 at least 3 times a week to kind of get in the groove of things, right? But it's basically rural land north of Little Rock. You hear cows and crickets outside. Well, where I live in South Texas, where like the metropolitan area is pretty big. It's about 800,000 to 1.2 million, I think, depending on where you're at. But like literally, if I drive 5 miles north, you're gonna be like in the boony, like in the middle of nowhere, basically. Like right now, I'm like in town, but I'm on the north side of town. I'm not like close to downtown, but like there's a few border towns or not border towns, but I guess bordering cities that just have very very low population. And again, a lot of these people have farmland that they own like 5 to 20 some acres of land per person, and when you're just driving out there like in the middle of the night, it's like pitch black everywhere. You know what I mean? You really got to be careful and know where you're going to not get lost, because again, South Texas is you can end up in Mexico basically, is what I'm trying to say. um but yeah, guys, I mean, after I think 2015, I gradually continued to start making videos again and again, but it really wasn't consistent. But I think towards the fall of 2017, let's skip to 2017, right? I'm renting out a little house, and things are not going so good between me and my ex-girlfriend, and I just decided, hey, I'm gonna start making YouTube videos again. Like, I think this is something that I want to do and I want to continue to do. And I just started pouring all this money that I probably didn't have at the time, whether it be me charging like my credit card to buy like some sort of like little device here or there, or like a tablet or like a phone or just anything I can get my hands on, right? So if you guys don't know, the most popular video on my channel is a TV unboxing, right? That video has like 500,000 hits. I think that's my most viewed video. I'm hoping it one day reaches 1 million hits. I doubt that'll ever happen, but I'll be lucky if it can get close to 600,000, right? But those first couple years of that video being around, dude, that video blew up, and that was actually one of my top money makers on my YouTube channel. And a lot of people, like, I filmed that video on like a cell phone. I thought it was hilarious. So yep, the TCL 55 inch, which I still have and which I still use to this day. So that TV paid for itself, man. Honestly, like I didn't have to pay a dime for that TV, because yes, I did buy it essentially, but I got all that money back. I think I've made a couple $1,000s off that video just alone. So I got to give that video a shout out for helping me out on that. So, and I'm glad you remember that, Live by Tech. I mean, again, I maybe have like 5 or 6 videos that have over 100K views, which to me that's pretty good. Like if you can have at least 10,000 views on a video, that's awesome. I think even 1,000 views, like is pretty good. Like I'm lucky to have any type of videos that will have views over 1,000 nowadays. Like my last video that I posted that's close to 1,000 is the Pixel 6, the Pixel 6 Pro, and this was published on May 1st, which is about a month ago. And this was the Android 13 beta 0.1 preview, or video, like after I updated. So it has 800 views on it right now, right? My little e-scooter, which was the little black one, not the blue one, has about 700 views. I posted that back in March the 27th. So that's when I actually bought that. And I was like, oh, I want to unbox this. You know what I mean? But other than that, most of my videos are like 100 views or less. You know what I mean? Like even like stuff that they send me, um, you know, phones or whatever, or even like reviews on some of these phones, I get less than 500 views. So, you know, as a YouTuber, you're lucky to get like 1,000 views on anything, which I'm just very happy that. Let's see, you still making money now? I know I'm still making money on all my old videos. Yeah, I mean, you still get paid as long as the videos are being watched, right? Um, but at the same time, it's like the CPM and the RPM goes down depending on how many views your channel's getting, right? And even each video has like a CPM and RPM on how much you can make. And if no one's searching for those videos anymore, then you're really going to get like chump change, the Mexican or the Hispanic way of saying it is you're going to get papitas. Like that's nothing, man. Like, and I'm glad that the NightBot is working, guys. By the way, don't forget to smash the like button. And again, I like it because I don't have to remind you guys. You guys are seeing it here. Like, hey, donations are open, right? Are appreciated. Cash App donations can go directly to this, right? And then PayPal donation has a link, right? So I think that's pretty cool. I think I like NightBot, but yeah, for the most part, my channel has taken a hit. I'll be lucky. I'm happy if I get like 1,500 views a day. And again, most of my viewership is coming from searches. You know what I mean? I don't know if a lot of it's coming through recommended videos. So it's one of those deals where I need to go look at my analytics and find out what's going on, guys. But hey, let me know if you guys like these little late night session videos. Maybe I can start doing more of these. Just to chat with you guys, and for those who stay up a little bit late. Me, I stay up late obviously because I have nothing to do. I have a broken bone, and I'm not going to work right now, and I'm still waiting for my short-term disability to be approved and just whatnot. I want that to go through, and I'm just waiting for it to be approved. My doctor did send the information over to the insurance company, in which they have to approve it once the doctor sends the information. So we'll see how that goes. But again, let me know if you guys want to see like more late night set, B-Tech after hours or something like that. NightBot like MTR. So yeah, definitely. Live by Tech. I don't know if you do any live streams on any of your other channels, right? But something to think about. You know what I mean? Especially if again, I think it's pretty cool that the NightBot's there. I'm glad it works. You know what I mean? And I'm glad that it's there. I think it's a cool little feature. I never knew about it, but I guess probably people that use Twitch use it more than YouTube, because I've never really seen it on like any other YouTube channels. But who knows? We'll see how it goes. But guys, yeah, I just wanted to get on for a little bit, guys. Again, let me know if you guys want to see more, or maybe do more videos like this, like the B-Tech After Hours. On my channel. Again, I don't know. We can chit chat about whatever. We can talk about tech. We can talk about life. We can share stories with each other if you want, right? We can do little things like that again. And again, I know not everyone's going to be up late at night to be doing stuff like this. Maybe I'll start it more like at 11 o'clock or maybe 10 o'clock rather than after midnight, right? It's 1 a.m. my time. I know it's 1 a.m. Latrell's time. I think you're in Texas also, Live by Text. So you're probably just up chilling, watching some YouTube videos. Hopefully, I know you're watching my video, by the way, so I really appreciate that. Tennessee boy over here, Southern Tennessee boy. I know he's still watching. So again, I appreciate you guys for being here. And again, NightBot is doing his thing, man. Let's check that out. You guys can actually, if you guys are not following me on Twitter, by the way, or Instagram, you guys should be aware that I do have those 2 social channels as well. And again, you guys should be able to see that directly from the chat, and you guys can click the link and go subscribe to me on that. So again, I really appreciate that. So again, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get off because I need to go hit the shower, and it is a little bit late. I really appreciate y'all being here tonight. And again, maybe we'll try this again, maybe tomorrow or maybe the following night. We'll see how it goes. I still haven't figured out what time is a good time to stream on my channel. This is probably like the most viewers I've had on a live stream in a long time, though. So again, fellas, appreciate y'all being here. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys soon. Okay.